Hello, everybody, and welcome to Class 5. This class is rounding off the first week of real estate school, and it is the first introduction to how you can get paid as a student while you're pursuing your real estate license. Everything's totally legal. It's called a finder, and what you do is you work as an agent in training to find and identify people who need to buy or sell real estate. Now, of course, we're going to jump into a lot of this on Monday as to what you actually need to do in order to help people to find people, identify people that want to buy and sell real estate, and what you can and cannot talk about, and all of the specifics that go along with that program. But today we're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to have a little bit. It's going to be a little bit lighthearted. But what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to actually sign up. So in order to legally be paid as an agent in training, you have to be enrolled in a real estate school, pursuing your real estate license. And you can't talk price, you can't do all this different stuff, but there is a lot of things that you can do. So we're going to jump into a little bit of that today. But before we do that, we're going to talk about how to get enrolled in a real estate school so that you can then start pursuing commission. We've got Commission Boot Camp with Amy Serpa, Andre De and Zachary Bach, which kicks off on January 25th and runs Monday through Friday, starting at 10 o'clock. So, and then I will play you a video which starts to break down what you can and cannot do as a real estate finder legally while pursuing your real estate license to get paid in the state of California. So if you are a real estate agent and you are starting a school, if you're a broker, stay tuned. I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it. And then if you are interested in finding the forms, you can actually go to First Tuesday's website, or you can go to my website, educateandpowerexplore.com, and we'll play next week's video for you, and we'll actually show you which forms you need to use in order to pay somebody to find and identify people who need to buy and sell real estate. So it ends up being a good thing for you, a good thing for them, and then that way they can eat, because not everyone has an opportunity to pursue their real estate license for 6 months. Am I right, Aim?
That's right.
So more and more people need to get to a situation where they're getting paid sooner and sooner, and they don't have the luxury of waiting. So we're gonna outline that. Aim's actually taken off for the day, and she's gonna be in on Monday to tell you guys how to learn for this special guest instruction. So we're gonna go and jump in right now. I'm gonna show you how to get licensed, or how to take that first step towards getting licensed. So this is called CalPaces. So it's www.calpaces.com, and let's see here. And what this is called the Broker Appreciation Program. So when you get to this page, and I'm going to tell you what to do, what you need to enter. It's a no-cost affiliation for brokers with 10 or more agents who employ and recruit licensees and encourage their high levels of education and awareness. So eXp Realty, Rosie Rodriguez, who's my mentor's mentor, set up this program so that we can start helping people pursue their real estate license and then also get paid while they're doing it. And of course, commission isn't a guarantee. You're not entering a job where getting paid is a guarantee, but this is now officially a point to where you can start working towards that payment. And then by January 1st of 2021, employers with 5 or more employees need to provide sexual harassment prevention training to all employees. So that's just a disclosure coming from CalPaces. So this is CalPaces. You go to calpaces.com, go over to the left-hand side right here where it says Get Enrolled in Courses, and it will say enter your CalPaces enrollment number. And what you'll enter is 6106, and then you'll go to Enroll Now, and it will say Our Community. You have received a 30% discount on renewal for renewal or licensing courses. No discounts on the live crash course. So this will set you up so that you're now enrolled with Our Community. You're now getting set up with First Tuesday to start pursuing your real estate licensing courses, and it breaks down everything that you need. Now, in order to do what you need to do here to get all of your paperwork, you go to Sales Agent Licensing. Click on that, and this is the area that you'll need to go to get all of your questions answered, to get your ebook in your printed book or just your ebook. What you're going to do if you want to get the cheapest option possible, select ebook, because that will save you some money, and then you scroll all the way down here to the bottom where it says licensing package, ebooks, and downloadable. This will give you the opportunity to take real estate principles, which we're going over right now, real estate practice, and the legal aspects, which is the elective. These are the minimum educational requirements qualifying you to take the state exam. This purchase does not exclude any materials from the state exam training package or printed career material. So you would go to order now and you would sign up. And then what this does is it gets you enrolled in the First Tuesday courses, and it also gives you the ability to actually take the licensing courses, which you have to wait once every 18 days to do, so that you could mail off all 3 of those and then take your state licensing course. So you would go to order now, and then it would bring you to where you need to go to sign everything up. Now, like we said earlier, there is a scholarship program that we're developing because we don't want anybody to be left out in the cold. That being said, $102.55, if you can afford it, it's only going to benefit you so that you could go ahead and get started sooner, and it's not going to make it so that you have to write an essay or anything like that. So that's it. That's how you get started with this. Now what we're going to do, once you have enrolled, you're ready to start rocking and rolling. You put in that discount code 6106, and then now you are enrolled in your first course. You start real estate principles, which starts that 18-day ticker until you could take your first test. And then you just start knocking out these courses here. Okay, so that's how all of that works. Now what I want to do is I want to show you this Vimeo link that is going to tell us how this program works for the Finder program. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring this back up. Okay, here we go.
So what can a finder do and not do? A finder providing referral services in California for a fee may find and introduce parties, solicit parties for referral to others, and be employed by principals or brokers. Alternatively, a finder may not take part in any negotiations, discuss the price, discuss the property, or discuss any of the terms or conditions of the transaction. This is similar to a broker's or agent's use of an unlicensed assistant to perform administrative activities on their behalf, such as handling documents or opening properties to third-party service providers. Both an unlicensed assistant and a finder need to be careful not to perform any activity that require a license. Their employer must also be diligent about this as well. A finder who crosses into any aspect of negotiation, which leads to the creation of a real estate transaction, needs a real estate license. Here they are both soliciting and negotiating. A no-no. Unless licensed, an individual who enters into negotiations, such as supplying property or sales information, cannot collect a fee for services rendered. If caught, the finder is subject to a penalty of up to $20,000 and or a 6-month jail term for engaging in brokerage activities without a license. In addition, a broker who permits a finder or anyone else in their employ or their agent's employ to perform any type of licensed work beyond solicitation for a referral may have their license suspended or revoked.
Were you able to hear me at all there? Probably weren't able to hear me at all. So, okay, you were able to hear me. All right. So, for those of you who are brokers who are trying to figure out how we're legally paying people to find and identify people who need to buy and sell real estate, this is the way that we're doing it. So the next video that you would want to watch would be this finder's fee agreement to document the employment. These are just these are forms that you could find right here on the website through First Tuesday that will help you figure out exactly how to do all of this good stuff. So of course I'm encouraging you. To go out there and figure out your own program, develop your own program if you want. If not, participate in this program with our community, with the entire state of California. We can get you set up. We can help you learn how to fish and set you up in a situation to where you know what you can do and what you can't do, but you're also surrounded by licensed real estate agents who are working right here in the office from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock every day, Monday through Friday, but they're also working online. So that's the idea. So at this point, we went over the CalPACES, how to get enrolled. We did the finder referrals and limitations, what you can and cannot do. So you can't negotiate. If you can't call up someone on the behalf of clients because they're not your clients, and you can't say, hey, listen, I saw that you're listed for $500,000. We're coming in at $490. You take it or leave it. You're not licensed. You're not able to do that. But what you can do is find people who need to buy and sell real estate who might be talking to you anyway, and then refer them to a licensed real estate agent, which would be our community, who will then partner them with a local professional who can get them set up and then help give you a little bit of mentorship through the way if that ends up working out. So at this point, we've discussed all of that, and I want to get into this guided Socratic discussion where we talk about why did you get into real estate. So for those of you that are watching this in the future and you're leading a real estate class, and this would be the point to where you ask them, why did you get into real estate? And then you sit back and let your students think about it themselves. If you're doing this at home, have a real honest discussion with yourself, or maybe talk to your wife or your friend, or I guess this is the high school course, so you probably aren't wifed up or husband up yet. But if you are, that's cool too. Talk to your friends. Tell them why you're getting into real estate, and then have them test you a little bit. Ask you some questions. Are you sure that this is the right path? Well, and then what will end up happening is you'll either kind of talk yourself into it, or you'll talk yourself out of it, and then you'll find more reasons why you were excited about being in real estate, or you'll find the door. So today is a short class for those of you watching online. We're going to actually button this up now. And then for those of you who have logged into the back end, which, hey James, by the way, I got a call from one of the other people in class, and they said that they're watching everything online now, and they're just going to watch all the YouTube videos at once because she's actually way ahead of us in the licensing curriculum. So we'll have more people, and then you'll also, because you are already an adult, you'll get exposed to some of the adults when you join the commission boot camp. Is that something that you're going to want to do? Okay, cool. So James and I are going to have a discussion. This is also something where, with you watching at home, if you want to be a part of the commission boot camp and you're watching this, and this is something we're going to keep going with our community. We want people to continue to be able to fish, whether you are opening up your laptop to work at home, or whether you're coming into the office and working with experienced agents. Nobody wants to fish by themselves. People want to be around life, and you don't know what you don't know until you realize you don't know it. And so as we're developing all these relationships, you get exposed to higher thought when you surround yourself with other people. So, all right, that's it today for those of you watching on YouTube. I'm going to wrap this up and say thank you for watching. Feel free to hit that subscribe button and enroll in with CalPACES so that you can start pursuing your real estate license and start working towards your commission as a real estate finder. Thank you. I'm David Serpa with our community. Have a great day. Okay.